Let me see some ID, man. Let me see your ID. Do you have an ID?
Am I being detained?
Do you have an ID, please?
Am I being detained?
Let's not start this.
No.
First of all, you're
A public easement. Check it out.
Recording out here.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask.
Yeah. It's tagged as a government building.
Okay.
If you look on Google Maps, so you know we the people have a right to see how our money is being spent. If it's not a government building, then maybe you guys should update your thing. Because I want to see how tax dollars are being spent on a government building.
Okay. Okay. Well, do you want my information or anything, or?
Nope, I don't need it. Not unless you want to give it. You're being live streamed to the internet right now.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
What's going on?
Nothing's going on.
Hey, you have a camera.
Exactly. Yes.
What are you doing?
Taking pictures
Of?
and video. You're being live streamed to the internet. Who am I speaking with?
That's not important. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Then you're not important. If we can't have a cordial conversation, and at least by first exchanging either titles or names, then please go about your business. I'm standing on public property. Please leave me alone.
You're on.
No, I'm on public property. I'm within the easement of the road, 33 feet from center line. I already checked the Indiana GIS survey. You don't own the property I'm standing on.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Citizen, independent journalist.
Okay. I'm asking because they're calling concern that
They can call all they want.
videotaping.
Well, why don't they call the police? He's right over there. There's a fire station. That's a government building. This is a government building. Correct?
No, that's a private company.
But it said it's tagged as a government building. Look on Google. It's a government building.
I promise you,
It says it's a government building. So if they're upstairs and they're cleaning out and they're paying staff, then I have the right to come out here and film. I have the right to turn the camera, which it is facing this way, and film this place right here from a public easement. You have no right to tell me not to from a public space. You can't come out here on a city street and tell another man what to do, right? Correct, sir?
Well, I'm on our property to me.
No, I'm standing on the public easement.
Okay.
This body cam's been running the whole time.
Okay.
I'm just saying, a body cam's been running. I've been live streaming the entire time.
Okay.
So, I mean, if there's anything else I can help you with.
We're just concerned at what you're doing. That's all.
Taking pictures.
Okay.
Can I ask you what you take my picture for?
I'm not taking your picture directly until just now.
What are you taking it for?
Because I have a constitutional right.
For what?
Are you going to come over here angry, or are you actually going to come over here?
I'm asking a question.
Well, you're coming over here very angry. Your body language says you're
I don't care
angry.
what my body language.
Okay. Oh, then we're done talking. Call the police. I've explained it a whole bunch of times. He didn't explain it to you?
No, this is very confidential, and there's people that come in here that don't want people to know that they're here, and you are
Okay.
not allowed to be doing this shit out here.
Yeah, I am. Because if you look on Google Map, can you do me a favor? Can you look on Google Map?
No, why are you here?
Can you look on Google Map?
No, I want
okay,
you to take a picture.
then I'm not going to answer any more of your questions. If we
Then
can't
you
be
need to
cordial,
leave, because this is
you
very
cannot
confidential.
tell me to leave public property.
Okay,
I'm on
then what
public
is- okay,
property.
Help me understand what's your purpose for taking pictures in here then.
Go.
From the moment he arrives, tension fills the air. A simple act, filming a public building from a public easement, is met with suspicion and confrontation. Calm explanations about rights and transparency are met with accusations and body language that screams anger. What should have been routine turns into a standoff, exposing how quickly ego can escalate a situation. No laws are broken, no threats made, just one person exercising a constitutional right, while others reveal why accountability in public places is so crucial.
Go to Google Map.
Why don't you explain it to me?
Go to Google Map. Look at the building. It says governmental building.
Okay.
I have a right, a First Amendment right, as the press, to come out here and...
I want to know what your
Okay.
purpose is for taking pictures.
Are you going to listen, or are you going to keep interrupting? Is this how you are at home?
Fuck yeah, it is.
Okay,
This is confidential as hell. You are not to be taking pictures of
I
stuff here.
have nothing to do with the confidentiality of that building.
If you're taking pictures of people walking in here, yes.
I can take pictures of anything I want from public space. You cannot trespass my eyes.
And you cannot trespass on confidentiality of people people that don't want
That's
knowing that
their information is.
I don't want my picture on your camera.
So what? You came out to me. You're standing on a
But
public
you know what, though?
roadway.
You're taking pictures of me walking in here, and I don't want you taking my picture.
I don't care what you want. You're on public property right now.
I'm ass off when you get arrested for it.
Go ahead.
Get your ass whooped.
Go
I
ahead.
can't stand people like you.
Well, you know, I'm not just you know doing this just because, but I'm doing it to uphold the constitutional rights that we all have.
Oh, what purpose though? I want to know.
Okay. Do you exercise? Do you exercise? No. Do you exercise? That's what I'm answering. Do you exercise? Absolutely not, because you came out to me.
But
you came out to me.
Picture, and I don't want my
came out.
picture on
I'm not taking
what if I
pictures
take your
of you.
camera and bust the out of it right now? Because I don't want
Because
my picture
I
on
will. You.
Beat his ass. No.
If you're gonna come over here and do it, you're gonna go to juvie.
Psycho, I'm gonna shoot your dumbass.
You're already being live streamed. Now that's a death threat. Thank goodness you're here. I'm getting death threats from these guys over here. Actually, this kid over here said he was going to shoot me. This little kid over here, you can talk to the security guard, the white one. He'll tell you. I'm taking pictures. That guard right there, he can tell you that there was a kid that was making death threats saying he was going to shoot me.
Well, my question is, why are you?
Because that's a government building. I'm taking pictures. Yeah. I have a constitutional First Amendment right to take pictures. What's your name, sir? What's your badge number or PE number? Badge or PE number? 34253.5. It says I don't have to, unless you suspect me of a crime or an ordinance.
It spirals fast. A simple request to check Google Maps turns into raised voices and crossed lines as the cameraman calmly repeats the same point: public property, public interest, protected rights. The more he explains, the angrier they become. Insults fly, threats follow. Suddenly filming is treated like a crime, and intimidation replaces conversation. Even when police arrive, the question never changes: why are you here? The answer stays the same. First Amendment, public easement, no law broken. What the moment exposes isn't danger or secrecy, it's fear of being watched, and how quickly authority and ego try to turn a constitutional right into wrongdoing.
I'm within the public easement. I'm within the public easement, sir.
You can't be out causing a scene.
Their fears don't trump my rights. Their fears don't trump my rights, sir.
But I mean, what's the purpose?
Because it's tagged as a government building. Not only that, but there's a fire station right here.
And
It doesn't matter. I'm on public property.
hi there. Do you want him off your property?
I'm on the public easement. Look it up. Check GIS survey before you make any other thing.
Standing here in our property recording every vehicle that goes by, everybody that walks in and out of that building.
I don't think so.
As far as I know, everyone that's here.
Let me see some ID, man. Let me see your ID. Do you have an ID?
Am I being detained?
Do you have an ID, please?
Am I being detained?
Let's not start this.
No.
First of all, you're
A public easement. Check it out. I checked the GIS survey before I came out here. Their fears don't trust. They're the ones who came out here. I didn't say anything to anybody. This man down here is the first one who came up to talk to me.
I understand that.
I was very cordial. Alex over here came up to talk to me.
Okay.
He was very cordial.
Okay.
But other than that, I haven't done anything wrong. I mean, do you agree with that?
I'm not going.
Is this a supervisor?
I'm not going to.
Is this a supervisor? I do.
Hey John, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing?
All right, sir. Just out here filming again?
Yo, you bet.
I hear you. Are you on, where you been standing, bud?
You can see the tracks right here.
Okay.
Public easement. I haven't went on anybody's property, and I'm walking the public easement since there's no sidewalk.
Yep.
I already checked the GIS survey before I came out here, sir.
What you usually report.
I always do.
What you can do is file a protective order, and then he will be not allowed to be within so many feet.
Okay.
So that's why I suggest.
But first I have to do something wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Really. What's your? What was he doing today?
Being very disturbing to our clients, yelling at them.
You can bring this video to court.
Yeah.
What they're claiming.
Yeah. Making them feel very uncomfortable.
feelings don't...
Situation tightens when demands for ID replace facts despite repeatedly pointing to the GIS survey and the public easement beneath his feet. The cameraman is treated like the problem. Accusations grow louder, feelings are elevated above rights, and filming is suddenly labeled as causing a scene. Officers arrive, some listening, others already choosing sides, searching not for the truth, but for a reason to intervene. Cameraman stays calm, consistent and clear. No trespass, no threats, no crime. What unfolds is familiar lawful activity questioned, rights pressured, and authority testing how far it can push when someone refuses to back down.
Trump my rights. I have a right to be here.
That will trump your right.
But I didn't do anything.
That will trump your right. So
Nope, I didn't do anything. He won't.
You can't cause scenes. You can film all you want.
I didn't cause a scene. I'm standing here. I'm standing here.
Yes, India control numbers.
They came up and talked to me. I didn't say anything to anyone. No, it's not. Now you're making stuff up. But I have a constitutional right to stay.
Tension finally diffuses, but not without showing how quickly confrontation can escalate over lawful activity. A fire chief grabs the cameraman's phone without permission, testing boundaries until the situation is calmly explained. Public property, public records, First Amendment rights. Once clarified, the misunderstanding resolves. No crime committed, no threats carried out, just a citizen exercising his constitutional rights while others wrestle with authority and fear. By the end, the cameraman remains steady, documenting everything, proving that transparency and patience can turn chaos into clarity, and showing exactly why accountability matters.